Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, he's not getting his way this time. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, can he get onto this?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Bale.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Knocks it into space. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And they're quick to get it back. That's a cute ball. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's an imaginative pass. Pelé, and he will... And the shot! Oh, what has happened? And another try! Goal! Milan! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Number 5, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Messi, played out to the right, looking to go deep. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well played. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Maldini is there to clear. Seedorf. Now it's Bale. Rummenigge. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram gets good distance on it. That is ended up in no man's land. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Messi, and he's in on goal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played towards the front line.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, there's the clearance. Pass somewhat off target. Pelé. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's had it taken off him. Vitinha getting this one clear. Great vision. Always onto this. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Played into the big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Rummenigge has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that is a routine catch.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Souvenirs.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will
Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Lovely feet. Aimed in towards the centre. It's Ronaldinho. Vieira. And this is Messi. Lahm plays it in.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Donatoni. Now it's Bale.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pullet looks to get on the end of this. Not the most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Bale, and he's worked it through, and the bullet! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Now it's Pele. Looking to play, and Pullet! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pele. Can he get on the end of this? Rummenigge! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's been caught
That's
napping.
good play from him.
And he's there to belt it away. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. It is a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
Arsenal
19,
get their fourth
Ronaldinho.
corner.
Number 10, Messi. Number 8, Donatoni.
And it's going to be another one.
Number 21, Gullit. Number 7, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on
They're
the
up to
field.
5 corners now.
Number 14, Raul. Number 22,
Leicester tries to
Figo.
clear.
Number 18, Davids. Number 20.
And that interception was most
Number
necessary.
17,
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played in. There's the header! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho has been caught there, it's a foul. He's not got that quite right. And he's gone looking for safety. Tries to pass it through. Bergkamp. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's going in strongly. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gets his head on it! Just off target.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Caught offside that time. Now it's Raul. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bergkamp clears. That's really well cleared. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Deftly away. Thuram gets it clear. Well, they've got it again. And time is up. Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Arsenal absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nicely aimed pass.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Bergomi gets good distance on it. Brilliantly cut out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Messi. Lahm delivers. And the ball is out of play. Arsenal controlling the possession in this early phase. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, they can break here. Thinks one through. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Probing pass. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Aimed beyond the defence. Pinged towards the front line. And the counter is on. Now it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Stood up well to him there. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. Got a Donny. Bale tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
They've got a corner here. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Gullit. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pelé, looking to play him in. And he's gone looking for safety. Half an hour played now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Gullit. Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Messi, he's on it, can he get away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw-in. Nesta wins the duel this time. Pele. Rummenigge. Bale. Up towards the front line. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Looking for... He's had a shot! It's in!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Pull it. Now it's Pele. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rummenigge.
1 minute added time.
Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Done delicately. That is good alertness. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we come to you now with a
On the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Pull it. Donatoni. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. It'll be a throw-in. Short changes him with that pass. Pele might just make this. And he's there to clear it. Pinches it off him. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Threads one in. And this is Ronaldinho! And he's there to belt it away. It's been shifted off it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19, Ronaldinho. Number 10, Messi. Number 8, Donadoni.
Cleared without hesitation.
21, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 14, Raul. Number 22,
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 18, Targets. Number 9,
And he's taking no chances there.
substitutions taking place.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nesta. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Maldini. Rijkaard. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Milan have their third corner. Cleared away. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Maldini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Thuram attempts a clearance. Vitinha. Vitinha! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
They're up to 5 corners now. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nice looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he gets rid in a hurry. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Davids is there to clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pass just lacking in accuracy. He has found the way through. Davids hangs in, up he goes! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
I think we're just about done here. Oh, this looks sharp.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Ronaldinho. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that has been cleared. All hands on deck for this one.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, Red, nice interception.
4 added minutes has been
Neymar.
indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. Pele looking to run onto it. Raul played into space. Thuram makes the interception. Nesta. Vitinha. That's a cute ball. Davids with a definite foul there. Davids did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is
Against
fervent,
Milan.
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Bale. Rummenigge. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good-looking ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Hullet.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
And it's played forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rummenigge! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 5, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Bale. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared without hesitation. Searching pass he's played there. It's a promising position. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. Seedorf. Nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he's taking no chances there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking to play him in. Davids. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That'll be a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get rid. Thuram getting this one clear. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that is out of play. And he's there to clear it. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone looking for safety. Hullet. Decent chance! Thuram.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Hullet. Roberto Baggio. Can he get it through? Lovely bit of skill. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Pele, and he's searching through. Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Rummenigge clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Milan have their second corner now. Thuram gets it away. Vitinha. Time and again they are repelled. Thuram. Lahm.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Chance! Milan have their third corner. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. So their fourth corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. And this is Hullet. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in. And that was very necessary.
Has been indicated.
It's Basho! And this could be the final action of the first half. Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Hullet. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Threads one in. Takes a shot! It's in! Arsenal are level. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gullit might just make this. And it's Davids. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chance here to counter. Out to the right. Rummenigge. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. It's a searching pass. Leicester cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Good ball, good take.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's in on goal. Shoots! Maldini is there to clear. Vitinha. Now he's got space here. Tries to get it clear. They're up to 5 corners now. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he's running through. Now there's a Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. That has been knocked clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ambitious ball here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19.
So, time for changes
Lazio.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
10, Messi. Number 21, Gullit. Number 7, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on
And
the
it's
field,
Davids.
number 8, Donadoni. Number 22,
Davids,
Figo.
well seen,
Number
saw that
20,
coming.
He read that really
Carvajal.
well and stopped it.
Number 9,
Oh, that's clever.
Bale. Substitution.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he thumps it clear. Seedorf. Now it's Gullit. And here's Ronaldinho.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Van Basten receives it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Vieira. Donadoni. Maldini spots it and
There will be 3
intercepts.
minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That is a great pick out. Plenty to aim at here. And a chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Coming on
turn to their
replace him
benches.
is number
Milan
14.
take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Substitution in
There's still a bit
progress.
left in it, Pete.
And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected